Biakwa na ndị ekpogokwe ndị ọkaiwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'okwu ịmanụ tata bụ 16 October 2025 ka ekwuru okwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na nnukwu ụlọikpe nke dị n'Abuja. N'oge gara aga ekwuru okwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ka e nyere ndị Nigerian Medical Association ka a gwara ha ka ha weta akwụkwọ ife nyochapụtara na arụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ya bụ akwụkwọ ha ji wee bịa ụlọikpe tata. Oge eweta ya bụ akwụkwọ n'ụlọikpe ka ndị ọkaiwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fụ na enwere ezigbo nyocha ọbụla ndị a mere na arụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oge afụzi nke anụ a ebido dọga isiwa ya bụ ife ọ dịka ya bụ ife nwezi ka ọ ga-adị nnukwu onye ọkaiwu bụ Omotosho wee nyezie ndị ọkaiwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ohere si ha na onye ha 5 minutes ka ha je neba anya na ya bụ akwụkwọ duto na ohere adịrọzi ewee sizie ha na ife ga-emezi na-ebu na ndị ọkaiwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mepezieri ya defense ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jirizi aka akwụbazie n'ụlọ ikpe m ga-etinyere gị ị ga-anụ ya n'onu ndị ọkaiwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ife eje na ya bụ ụlọ ikpe ya bụ ife achọzi bụ abịa ụlọ ikpe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jirizi aka ya kwụrụzie na-azazi ọnya ka anyị gbapụkene ya ọsọ.
Good morning, sir. Yeah, good morning. We understand that the court has been to an external medical center.
Well, yes, that's quite a surprising ruling today. We were served all of a sudden, as a matter of surprise, an ambush with the medical report, which the court ordered the Nigerian Medical Association to submit since 26th September. So that medical report we were served is dated 10th October. And it was today that we were served in open court with it. So, well, you can say that the defense had no ample opportunity to react to it. It was more an ambush. But nonetheless, the court had ordered further that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be examined by the Nigerian Medical Association. That examination was never carried out, and the order was entered on 26th September and restated on 8th October. That part of the order was disobeyed. They never examined him. So the report is based on some informal meeting they held with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as far back as 18th September at the DSS headquarters in Abuja. They were invited to do that by the DSS. The court and the DSS are not the same. So what we have in court, or what we were starting in court today, quite frankly, we cannot be sure where it emanated from. Did it emanate from assumption, or did it emanate from the examination carried out on 18th September before the court entered an order on 26th September. So we were quite surprised from us, and we felt a big disadvantage, but the proceedings had to continue apace as the court wanted it. So at the end of the day, the court made a conclusion and a ruling that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must enter his defense from the 24th of October and conclude his defense by the 30th of October. So basically, it's a 6-day trial window that we're looking at there.
So how fit is the defense now? How fit is the defense counsel, the defense team particularly, entering the defense now? How ready are you guys?
Well, you see, lawyers are trained to be ready for any eventuality. But the justice of the matter is another case altogether. I choose not to comment on that.
So wait, we have to comment. Sorry, sir. I'm one of the members of the legal team. This is a public document brought in by the medical council through the prosecution. So they serve us this thing today. And if you watch there, in this particular medical report, you can see all the ailments they say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering from. And surprisingly, somebody that has all these particular issues, you now, in the last paragraph, to say that from your own distance, you can stand trial. Someone that is passing through all these ailments. Having said that, too, not to make a consequential order, say, please, go and examine him and report back to me. They never examine Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, only for them to come up with this report. Nigerian Medical Council, they should be very careful, because this is a professional body and they are expected to act professionally. Yes. In your report, you are expected, I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm a practicing lawyer. You are expected to show that on this particular day, you obtained his specimen. We carried out this lab, and the lab showed this. We are talking about somebody's life, for goodness sake. You cannot just enter into your office room and you open your system and start writing trash. And you want to rely on it. And surprisingly, we are expected to take a date for us to go. And because when the court gave us an opportunity to respond, we are also have taken a date to convert from our clients. It was when Nnamdi Kanu said, what? We are the people that didn't give Nnamdi Kanu this thing. When the court was about to sit, we are talking about somebody's life. Of course, as a matter of this thing, the Igbos are on trial. This is a war against the Igbos. Of course, you are here when the president ordered the police and the army to go and negotiate and have a discussion with the terrorists and the non-bandits in this town. And somebody that is exercising his rights as given to him by the constitution, both local and international legislations, and he said that he should enter trial for what? What is it? What are you trying for? Do you have even jurisdiction? Does the court have jurisdiction to entertain this particular matter? Somebody that has been discharged by court of appeal. So we don't want to go into that. This is a trial. Again, this is Igbos are on trial. This is a persecution, not a prosecution. And I stand by it. And I'm calling the entire Nigerians. It's the Igbos and the Nnamdi Kanu today can be another person tomorrow, and we should stand against it. That's why we are protesting. Why should we be treating a human being like this? Simply because the person Nnamdi Kanu committed because he's an Igbo man. Can you do it somebody from the north? Can you do it somebody from the west? You cannot. People have been agitating. Some boy has been going around agitating for Republic of Oduduwa. Have you arrested him? The answer is no, because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo, and he feels that nobody can speak with him for him, and we are saying no to that. We can never be intimidated. Nobody is more Nigerian than anybody. Nobody is a second-class citizen in this country, and we are going to fight it. I'm begging judiciary not allow yourself to be used. They know what they are doing. Are you telling me that it was on the 13th? Court gave you 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you now produce the document on the 13th, and you kept it with you. You do not allow us to go and see our client with it, only for you to serve us 5 minutes before court is sitting, and you ask us to respond. Is this injustice or injustice, for goodness sake? We should call evil, and when you call evil, it will stop existing. That is our submission.
Bayo anugo n'ife kwuru ebe anụ a na ndị ajụkwara ajụ na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Amanje National Hospital ije gwuo onwe ya na ife achọzibu ka emepezie defense ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuruzie gọlọbọ ọnụ ya na fasi na arụkpọrọ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu akpọ na ọ ga-akwụ ịzara ọnụ ya n'ụlọ ikpe. Kedu ife iloni ya bụ ife biko ife ọ n'iloni ya denye m ebe a na-edepụta ebumnobi ya bụ ife nwesikwe ka ọ dị nke ikpeazụ anụ a aghọtara ozikwe m ife ndị anụ a na-achị